So I've made a video before about how white women need to do better when it comes to radical feminism, but over the weekend, I saw I don't know if it's a call out post exactly, but a post on Tumblr exposing the horrific racism and homophobia going on in a Discord server meant for heterosexual women who are radical feminists. The Discord server was advertised as a place for heterosexual women to discuss their attractions to men with a radical feminist lens, which I think is a great idea. More of that, please. However, somebody was able to infiltrate the server and collected a ton of screenshots of really, really major racism and lesbophobia. I've never been on Discord, so I don't exactly know how it works or what a server is, but it looked to me like chat logs, basically, and the conversations in there were defending blackface, literally calling black men animals, like literally black men are animals, talking about how the darker the skin, the worse the person. About how lesbians are oppressing straight women, apparently. Okay. Talking about how there's no representation for heterosexual women in the media. It was really gross. It was full of a ton of racism and homophobia. And I'm really shocked that women who call themselves radical feminists would behave in such a way. As white women, I am a white woman, we grew up in a racist society, and the position of our privilege as white people in North America has embedded certain racist ideologies in us that we have to challenge and change. Confronting your own your own racism is something you have to do if you're going to be a radical feminist. You have to work toward challenging that stuff that comes up for you, and you have to work towards making room for voices of women of color, that kind of thing. But wow, to see the oppressors not fight those beliefs when removed from a situation that includes the oppressed. In other words, to see them get away from lesbians and women of color and completely let their racism and homophobia show when they thought they weren't being watched is really scary. So yeah, feel free to check out my video. I think it's called White Women We Need to Do Better, or something along those lines. I can link it in the description. But yeah, if you're gonna be a radical feminist as a white woman, you absolutely have to evaluate the ingrained racism that you have been raised around, subconsciously or out in the open. And wow, you need to call it out when you see it from other women too. Not let it persist like that. It was horrific. And we absolutely have to do better.